Hello and welcome. This is my last episode of WFW introduction, and before I start my actual show, when they start wrestling the wrestlers, and I'm just going to show you my entrances for the last episode. So here we go. So first are these. These are the walkways from an entrance, like, you know, when you have walkways down the entrance. These are the walkways now. So the first one is this. When I'll put it down like that, I've got one saying world on it. The next one says figure, F, and then the next one has a big W on it saying wrestling. So world figure wrestling. So these three are just things to run when they walk down on the entrance. When you come out the entrance, they walk down it. There's only three saying world figure wrestling. If you want to know how to make these, basically, I've got PS3 now. I got my old PS2 games, because I used to have PS2 when I was like really young. So I just got some of my old PS2 games that don't even work anymore, and basically just wrap paper around the front of it, and now I just use them as a walkway. So that's quite cool. How to work them. And now I'm going to show you my entrances. This is the walkway up to the ring, because my ring's quite big. If you saw my custom ring, which was episode 3, sorry, it's quite big, the main ring, so I have to have a walkway. That's just a rampway. I just got that out of Lego. So it's just a walkway that what the wrestlers walk up to get into my big ring. Next is this. I've got 4 entrances. Some of them weren't good enough. That's my first one. Basically, just got an old gold box from somewhere, a small one. It's my smallest entrance. And just put World Figure Wrestling on it, and then a circle saying World Figure Wrestling on it. That's just as an entrance. So that's my first entrance. Next is this one. Quite cool entrance, this one. This is probably one of my main ones I'll probably use in the first episode. World Figure Wrestling, WFW. And I just got, that isn't drawn by the way, that is like a plastic red circle I found. And I just stuck it on there, so that's one of my main entries. Basically, if you want to know how to make this, I just got a cereal box that was used, Shreddy's box, and just basically put paper on the front, and that's my World Figure Wrestling box. And also on the back, my main pay-per-view will be WSW Figure Mania, which is the second pay-per-view actually. My first pay-per-view is Rumble in the Jungle, which is my version of Royal Rumble. But this is Figure Mania, which will be the main pay-per-view, and this will probably be the entrance. This here, this is actually meant to be there. You might think it's a bit rubbish because it's not meant to be there, but it is. It's meant to be say you know, WFW's hardcore. That's why it's got big claw down it, so it's meant to be there, to be honest. And that says WFW Figure Mania, so it's quite cool. I'll just put that, so you can use one cereal box for 2 entrances if you want to. So if I have it when I have Figure Mania, I have that. I can just change it around for next week. So there's that. So that's quite cool. And finally my last one, which is probably my best, I'd say. I don't know, you might even think not. World Figure Wrestling WFW, and basically I just cut. It's the only one I've got. I cut a little square out where the wrestlers come out, and I drew like a red circle around it. And that's probably my best one, I'd say, and I'll probably use for the first episode. So that was my last episode of WFW introduction, and that was also another Shreddy's box. So thank you for that was my last episode of WFW introduction. But don't miss my next episode, because my next episode is going to be the first episode of WFW when they do wrestling. It's going to be WFW Destruction, episode 1, part 1. So thanks for watching the WFW introduction. It's been really fun. And now I'm going to do, just before I go, I'm going to tell you how it works. I have my main weekly shows. There's only one show called WFW Destruction, and I have three shows of WFW Destruction, and after that it finishes with a pay-per-view. So don't miss my first episode of WFW Destruction, and goodbye. So thank you for watching. Don't miss the first week of WFW Destruction. Goodbye.